you ready?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for all you new people that are going to be watching this series with me, so I'm inviting you officially, Terabyte Reacts here is here to say to you today, welcome to the channel. The Last of Us, one of my favorite stories of all time. I'm not even going to say specifically to not specifically to video games. This is one of my favorite stories of all time. I've only played it a few times, but when it comes on to this series, I'm expecting a new experience. I don't expect this to be the same thing, and I think there's a lot of people out there as well that wants this to be the very same story. I want them to change it up a little bit and surprise me. I don't want to have the same story beats as they had in the video game. I do not want that. I think when it comes on to adaptations of video game, I think they need to change certain things to make it work. Not only to make it work, but also just to make it a new experience for the fans of the series. Now, if you're a fan and you're just here to be like, oh, I know that, oh, I know that, oh, I know that, that's never going to happen. So I always go into adaptations, whether it's from manga to anime or, you know, live action, right, or from video game to live action show. I always go in with it expecting a new experience, and there's always going to be the question of why did they do this or why did they do that. And I'm going to be watching the entire season. I'm not going to be judging the show based on the video game. There's going to be stuff that I recognize, so I'm going to empty my brain, if you will, to jump into this series of what I do know about the series. I know that there are some things that they shouldn't change about it because those things are very near and dear to the story at heart, but I don't think they're going to change it for that, because they casted Joel and Ellie. If you cast Joel and Ellie, I expect that story to go where it's supposed to go. But if there's some in-between stuff that they need to fill in and stuff like that based on characters, I'm definitely here for that as well. So if you're a huge fan of the video game and the story for this game, and you are coming in here expecting somebody to bash at it if they do go off rails with the series, I'm not that person. I'm going to enjoy the series for what it is. That's my commitment to what this show is. I've heard good things. The reviews came out. I saw some reviews. I know that it's getting raving reviews, and nowadays you can't really depend on these reviewers because, you know, a lot of times they're biased, a lot of times they're not being objective and stuff like that. So and a review in itself is always going to be subjective, in my opinion. I don't think there's, you know, it's very hard to be objective about something that you play and you enjoy, because it's a personal preference. Some people might enjoy something that you do not like, so that in itself make things extremely subjective, right? So for me, as I said, that's what I'm going into this expecting. Now, The Last of Us season series on HBO. Let's jump into it, man. If you guys want to, you can check out my Patreon. We're watching a lot of TV shows over there. Check out some other stuff on the channel while you're here, man, to see if you like my style of reactions. Of course, if you don't, that's cool. You're just here for The Last of Us, that's cool too. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
And that's your biggest worry?
Yes, any kind of virus, but most probably something similar to influenza.
Because of air travel?
Through the air. Yes, a new virus in Madagascar, say, could be in Chicago within a matter of weeks, and we end up with a global pandemic. Pan meaning all, the whole world becomes sick all at once.
Ah, it's the guy from Spartacus.
No, mankind has been at war with the virus from the start. Sometimes millions of people die, as in an actual war, but in the end, we always win.
You do think microorganisms pose a threat?
Oh, in the most dire terms.
Bacteria?
No.
So...
Fungus. Yes, that's the usual response. Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds. There's a fungus that infects insects.
Fungus
Fungus
can't really affect human like that because of our body temperature.
With a marionette, and it gets worse. But it doesn't let its victim die. No, it keeps its puppet alive by preventing decomposition.
Dr. Schoenheiss, you're in distress.
Fungal infection of this kind is real, but not in humans.
True, fungi cannot
that's very
survive if its host's internal temperature is over 94 degree temperatures. But what if that were to change? What if, for instance, the world were to get slightly warmer? Well, now, there is reason to evolve. But cordyceps, aspergillus,
Cordyceps, shout out.
Not only of our brains and taking control, not of millions of us, but billions of us, permanently fixed on one unifying goal: to spread the infection to every last human alive by any means necessary.
So if that happens...
we lose.
Not nice as in, I realized the callback because, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of it, when he started talking, he said, "We always win." That's why I said that. That was excellent dialogue. I loved it. Plus, this guy, I don't remember his name, but he was one of my favorite characters. He played one of my favorite characters in Spartacus. Okay, see what the opening is like. One thing though, I know that they brought back the guy that did the music for the game. I think he's the one that's doing the music for the series as well. You know what, man? Shout out to Neil, bro. Shout out to Neil. You know, even though I wasn't a huge fan of where you took the story in part 2, you know what I'm saying? You can't deny that the dude he's a good writer. You know what I mean? He's a great storyteller. No doubt about it. Shout out to Neil, man. And they got Craig Mazin as well. Chernobyl was one of my favorite things to watch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
You get your homework done? Fractions?
Fractions.
Is there enough for Uncle Tommy?
There would have been.
Hey, still alive, you old fucker.
Oh, he loves you.
He's dependent on me. Not the same.
I think it's the same.
It's definitely the same. We could work a double.
Literally, today.
Oh, no, I'd be done by 9. By 9, right? Yeah. I'll bring back a cake. I promise.
Oh, hi.
Connie was asking after you. Said you hadn't been over in a while.
Make him happy.
I could come by after school, but just for like a little bit.
She'll take what you got. Y'all can, hey, whatever. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
Oh my God.
I'm on Atkins.
What now?
It's, you know what? We gotta run, but Sarah will be by later. She'll stay as long as you want. Tell you all about Atkins.
Is Jansport still a thing for knapsacks?
20's good.
It's a spring. I'll do it right now. All day.
Ah.
I swear.
we're done for today.
It's 3:15. We close at 7.
كنت عم بحكي على التليفون مع اختي ما عندك فكرة شو عم بيصير, okay? I'm very sorry. He cannot finish.
I'm already finished.
You should go home.
The tension, man.
Hey, is everything okay? Like, on the news? No, there was just a lot of police and stuff on the road today.
Well, that's true every day, isn't it? People out there need to get right with Jesus. 3 nails plus 1 cross equals 4 given.
He has no idea what's happening around her. Can't hear anything. What's going on with her back there, man? That don't even look right.
Hey, Mrs. Adler.
Focus,
Hi,
camera.
guys.
Oh,
You know what? My dad's gonna be back real soon. I should go.
you sure?
Yeah.
Well, you're taking some cookies.
That lady is not okay, bruh. Yo, the dog is looking. She's patient zero. Probably not. I also heard that the budget for this first episode was way bigger than Game of Thrones first episode. So.
It's a cake.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
I'll
man.
get us one tomorrow.
Swear. Or you don't get your present.
You got me a present? Wow.
Fixed it for you. What?
I don't hear anything.
That was lame. You're lame.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that's a long time ago.
It's me. I'm okay,
Yeah?
but I'm in jail. I gotta get out.
Which jail? Travis County?
Yeah, on 10.
God damn it, Tommy.
I'm sorry.
Idiot.
I'm glad that they're putting in some, as I said, some extra stuff to, you know, flesh out certain things.
Dad?
Law enforcement and emergency services are in the area and will be in contact with further instructions.
What are you doing out here, boy? Come on, let's
Boy.
get home. Mercy!
She don't wanna go back over there. Okay.
Mrs. Adler?
They need to go back home.
Mrs. Adler?
Oh God. Blood on the floor. Oh no. Oh my God. Hair and everything? Need to go, Sarah. Run.
Get in the truck! Right now!
Yo.
What are we doing, Joe?
Baby, I'm sorry.
Joe, we gotta go.
Sarah, listen.
You killed
It's
her?
not just the Adlers. But we're gonna be brave, and we're gonna get out of this. Get in.
Hey, yo.
Denise, get back inside the house! You lock your doors now! Come on, get...
Daddy,
We don't know.
They're saying it's a virus, some kind of parasite.
is it from terrorists?
We don't know.
Why did things blow up?
No cell phone, no radio. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
How do you know?
What?
How do you know we're not sick?
God. It's Jimmy's place.
What are you doing?
Got a kid, Joe.
So do we. Keep driving.
We could put them in the bag.
Fuck! Everybody had the same fucking idea.
Yeah.
Can't get through this.
All right. Let's think it through. We'll think it through.
Shit! Fucking army.
Isn't that good?
It's good for them, but that's the highway we're trying to get to.
All right, keep moving. Head north.
Could be a lot of people.
Yeah, I know that place. This can work.
Yeah, but then what?
I don't know. Mexico. Just far. As far as we can. How much gas?
3/4 tank.
We pick up the highway on the other side of the blockade. Then we're out.
Maybe there's nowhere to go.
Hey. Man, the tension. More than one of them.
Son of a bitch. Gotta go around. Grab something.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
I can't drive through them all.
Are you serious? Just keep going! Right!
Find an alley.
What alley? There's people everywhere. Gotta get off this street, now!
That's what I'm trying to do, Joe.
Yo. She got hit with whatever came through the.
Stay right there. Don't move. Stay. Don't look. You look at me. Okay? Sorry, baby. I know. Yes, I know. Come here, Charles. Come here. Come here. Are you okay? Are you okay?
My ankle.
All right. Okay.
We gotta get off the street! Tommy! Tommy!
Head to the river, I'll find a way. Get her out of here, Joe, go!
You keep your eyes on me, okay? You don't look anywhere else.
Man. Bro, those movements, bro. This is not The Walking Dead, bro. They out here running.
Don't move. My daughter's hurt. Her ankle. Stop right there. Okay. We're not sick.
I got 2 civilians by the river, one of them injured. I'm sorry, repeat. Hey, no one told you to move. Sir.
And they're telling them to, like, kill everybody.
Yes, sir.
Think that's what's happening. Yeah. But they can't take no chances.
We are not sick!
I'm sorry.
Please, don't.
Damn, lucky. Wait a minute.
No.
She got shot.
Okay. You're okay. You're okay. Move your hand, baby. Oh. I know, baby. I know. I know it hurts. Right. Come on, baby. You're okay. I gotta get you up, okay? I gotta get you up. All right? You come on. You come on. I know, baby. No. Tommy, help me! Joe. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. I gotta get you up. Come on. Come on.
She's gone, dude. Is that no matter how many times, whether it's the game and now watching it in a TV series in live action format, it's still so hard to watch. And that was just, it was executed so good. Still hard to watch. Still hard to watch, man. 20 years later. I know that it's not a high bar. When I want to talk, most of the time when I want to talk, I'm going to pause the video. So if you're new to the channel, that is what I do. This is already, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes into it. This is already, in my opinion, the best video game adaptation that I've ever seen. It's already that. And I'm not, and they are Last of Us fans out there that are way more obsessive than I am. You know what I'm saying? Because some people have played the game 20 times. I've only, and this was a long time ago because I don't really repeat playing games. But I've only played through it a couple of times. I think it's maybe like 3 times I've played through it. Because it's one of my favorite stories. And plus, you know what I'm saying, the gameplay was good. Gameplay in the original was good. They improved it a little with the remake that they did. So I think the last time I played it was the remastered version. That's the time I didn't play the remake, but I know that they improved on the gameplay a lot, you know, and the graphics and all that good stuff. This is already the best. 30 minutes in, as I said, It's not a high bar because we don't have a lot of video game. I think before this, it was Mortal Kombat, right? I think was the best, you know. Of course, we've had Sonic recently as well, which I think was great. But already, based on what I'm talking about, based on what I'm seeing right now, the tension, everything that happened in that first scene of the breakout that happened in the video game, it's so good. It's so good.
You got anything else?
Nothing today. Tomorrow we got street sweeping or sewer maintenance.
Which pays more?
That'd be the one with the shit. Lake crew, 4 p.m. start.
See, these are things that we don't worry about. I'm not talking about the fungus, but just, I mean, we could have been in this situation like just a few years ago. We could have been here today. You know what I'm saying? It was a possibility. We could have been doing this right now. It could have gotten that serious. True pandemic. So you hang him?
What are we doing with the vehicle?
All set. Set to get one last guy in the depot to buy in.
Okay, how much?
4 of them on that shit, plus me. 600 total.
And they don't have any batteries. I know. I can see about 200 for the other guys. 200 for you.
Deal. Fucking Firefly's been blowing shit up all week. 2 of our guys got shot this morning. Boss has got us working doubles. It's easy to make a mistake in the dark. Stay safe.
When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
You gonna keep me here? Kill me?
Tess, come on.
Then Robert, what do you want?
I want you to forget this ever happened.
Done. I paid you for it, you sold it to someone else, and you spend my money. I mean, you think I've never done shit like that?
My guys fucked you up.
Yeah, so discipline them.
What about your guy? Because when he sees you, I mean, put yourself in my shoes.
Like, he answers to me. I'll tell him that I got jumped by some guys, and then you and I can just move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Now your shit has pretty much ruined my week, and I'd like to go home and drink till my face stops hurting. So are we good?
Don't believe it. Is this her guy? Is this military?
Oh shit.
Free Boston now, motherfuckers!
They're shooting! They're shooting at us!
On your knees!
Oh no, I'm not a firefly! I'm not a firefly!
Count slowly and clearly from 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slowly and clearly.
8. Fuck you.
State your name slowly.
Veronica. Same as yesterday. And the day before. Hey, people are gonna come looking for me. People from Fedra, you hear me? Let me out or you're gonna pay, motherfuckers!
Okay.
I'm not supposed to be here!
See, Ellie got a potty mouth. Alright. Very loose with it.
Hey, there's a line.
If Tommy responded, we'd know.
And you're talking to the tower?
Every day. It hasn't been that long.
It's been 3 weeks. It's never taken him more than a day to respond.
I'm sure he's okay.
Show me where the tower is.
You can't be serious. You're a capable guy, but there are worse things than infected out there. I hear everything on this. There are raiders. There are slavers.
But you're sure Tommy's okay?
I mean, he got you there, buddy.
It's, Q-bar 4, but I don't know exactly what...
I got jumped by a couple guys.
What guys?
Just a couple teenagers. Said some shit. Probably shouldn't have.
It's a miracle you're alive.
It's a miracle any of us are alive. I was in federal lockup all day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He sold our battery to someone else. Nothing's lost. And shit like this is gonna happen.
I need the battery, Tess. Truck's no good without one, and if I don't get to Tommy soon, he's gonna die out there.
Okay, fuck it. We get our money back and the battery, but Robert is terrified of you. So you march out of here all Clint Eastwood. He's gonna get wind of it and skip. I need you to take a breath.
Who'd he sell it to?
Don't know.
Well, where is he?
Don't know. Yet. I promised Robert that you wouldn't hurt him. But I would very much like for you to hurt him. And get our battery and our truck. And then we'll go find Tommy. All right?
What's the point of this?
Is that your question?
That's one of them.
My answer is to follow fucking orders.
People are asking what's going on, and I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them to follow fucking orders. You two, go to Southeast 3, now.
Kim. Marlene?
We are in a war against a military dictatorship.
Oh, this is Marlene. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Because I know this actress. And his voice. Isn't she the one that voices the actual Marlene in the game? If it's her, let me know in the comment section, because I tried to avoid so many things about this show, but you know, things still crept in.
Rebellion takes time. You fight for 20 years and you get nowhere, you're not a rebellion. Just spray paint. I want Fedra everywhere but here. I want them as distracted as possible, because tonight, every Firefly in Boston is going to gather in this building, and you're going to leave the QZ permanently. We're taking that random girl locked in that room west. From our guy in the radio tower in Salem. Is this real? I believe it is. Whatever you need. Whatever it takes. We'll get her where she needs to go.
I mean, we can take the subway tunnel under Haymarket, get into the building from below, and take Robert by surprise.
Pay this fucker back.
You're not scared.
How about we start with thank you?
For what?
For saving your life? I am the one who told him not to shoot you, if you recall.
Why did you stop them?
We'll get to that.
So can I go?
No.
I won't tell anyone about any of this. I swear.
Back to Federal Military School? You that anxious to be a soldier?
You think I chose that place? They put me there when I was a baby.
They didn't put you there. I did. Ellie.
My fucking mom or something?
And look like your mom?
No, you do not.
I'm the leader of the Fireflies in the Boston QZ.
Why would terrorists dump me with Fedra?
Because it's where you'd be safest, and you were safe there until you decided to sneak out.
Why won't you let me go home?
Because you have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined. Leaving tonight, and we're taking you with us.
Hey.
He's here.
5 minutes. What I'm about to tell you cannot be repeated to anyone. Because if you do, I assure you, you will die.
Talk about capturing a scenery, man. They are not messing about.
So this opens into the hallway. The fuck? Someone put a piano in front of us?
Blood.
Yes.
Got shot in the face. It's the battery.
No good. He still tried to sell it. Twice.
These are the Fireflies, right? Yeah, they got attacked. Damn.
You okay? Ellie. a leak.
So this is who Robert screwed us over with? The Che Guevara of Boston? I mean, war must be going pretty shitty for you to be buying from scumbags like him.
Yeah, it kind of has been.
Go.
Not at her. Pointed at me. And to answer your question, I need it for a better reason than you do. No offense, but Tommy's just one man.
You're the cause of it. You turned my own brother against me.
Okay, Joel.
That was a lot of gunfire. Fedra's gonna be on the way.
I know. We were gonna move Ellie out of the zone tonight, but we won't make it anywhere like this, not for a while anyway. So now I'm thinking you're gonna do it.
The hell
not
we
going
are.
with them.
We don't smuggle people. Sorry.
I can do it.
Kim, you don't have a fucking ear on your fucking head, could you please? There's a team of Fireflies waiting for her at the old State House. Very reason. But now I don't have a truck, I don't have a squadron, Fedra's 5 minutes away. What I do have is you. And I know what you're both capable of. You get her there safely, and they'll give you what you need. Not just a battery, the whole thing. Fueled up truck, guns, supplies, all of it.
Asshole.
You trust her? No, me neither.
But she seems desperate.
Firefly vehicle usually means repurposed Fedra stuff. So better than decent chance making it to Tommy in one of those.
I'll talk it through, but please remember that I'm bleeding out.
We'll get her to your crew at the State House. But before we hand her over, they give us everything that we want. If not, we kill her, there and then.
Deal.
Really? That fast?
You are all that matters. My team will not jeopardize that. Joel.
Don't fuck this up.
Please. So who's Bill and Frank? The radio's a smuggling code, right? 60s song, they don't have anything new. 70s, they got new stuff. What's 80s?
How about you mind your own business?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I'm sure you'll figure that out. So what's the deal with you anyway? You some kind of bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. Well, the radio came on when you were sleeping.
What? What was the song?
They kept saying, like wake me up before you go.
Wake me up. Shit. Wake me up.
80s means trouble. Code broken.
Spot under Lancaster looks good. You got a jacket in your pack?
Yeah.
Okay, get it. It's time to go.
She is too sassy already. Zach, that's Ellie. So far, they're killing it.
Okay, we're gonna take the left edge around the buffer zone. You stay close and you follow my lead.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
The hell?
Hey, don't move!
Oh, it's that guy.
You gotta be shitting me.
Okay, let's talk this out.
Turn around.
Just get on your knees. Just get on your knees. Listen, you let us do this run, we'll split the cards with you.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. Hands on your head, eyes forward.
The pills.
Half off? All off. Risk my job for half off. Out of your fucking mind.
Ellie, what the?
Fucking bitch!
Are you gonna shoot a child? That PTSD coming in right now. It's over for you.
No, I'm not sick.
Go!
I'm not sick.
Go!
I'm not sick. Look. This is 3 weeks old. Nobody lasts more than a day. When did it happen? It doesn't matter. You have to trust me. They're gonna catch us if we don't run.
Iconic scene right there. Hey, yo, we ready, right? We ready. Oh my God, that was... Let's go. Let's go, man. Wow. Wow and wow. I'm a little speechless, but I'm gonna do my best to do a review for this episode right here, because through one episode, it was like 30 minutes into the episode, I was already telling you that this is the best game adaptation ever. As much as I loved Sonic is nothing compared to this, because they are capturing those moments and filling in certain things as well. And you know, I'm very familiar with Craig Mazin's his style, right? Because when I watched Chernobyl, it's something that I talked about a lot about, you know, how it was directed and how it was done. It makes you feel for those people, and he did exactly that in this first episode of The Last of Us. He did an amazing job. Him and Neil Druckmann, of course, we know that Neil is the EP on the project. He's the creator. He's the game director of the games. He created this story. It was his story, right? You know, and just from everything that was taking place in this episode, the tension, the feeling of dread that happened in the first 30 minutes, Sarah dying, is heart gripping. No matter how many times I watched that scene, man, it just, you know, I would have been so disappointed if they didn't execute that properly, as I'm getting a bit of a dry throat here. This is very well done. The hell is that? They try to kill. Seems that the cordyceps are attacking me as well. Anyways, I am definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to do for the next episodes. I'm glad that they actually brought Marlene in. I heard also that the voice actors for Ellie and Joel in the game is also have different roles as well in the show, but they were casted but for different roles, and that's cool. Because those people, I mean, Troy Baker and I believe her name is Ashley Johnson. I might be mistaken on her name, but I know it's Troy Baker that plays Joel. I think her name is Ashley Johnson. She plays Ellie, right? And I don't know what role they got in the show, but we know who they are, right? If you are a fan of the game. But if you are watching this for the first time, let me know in the comment section how you felt about this episode. If you felt, you know, how I'm feeling right now, which is excited for what is supposed to come, but also dreading what is supposed to come as well, what is to come. So, judging from a first episode, a pilot episode, I loved this episode because it deals a lot with what's actually happened. They went pretty far. I think they covered probably like the first, I want to say the first 2 hours of the game. They did in that spend the time. So this episode needed to be that long. So I'm not gonna say, oh, the episode was too long. No, this was a perfect opening to the show. And the ending was perfect as well. Everything about this I like. The atmosphere that they're setting. They had that one shot with one of the, you know, the overgrown fungus on this dead person or whatever. That shot is straight out of the game. Another shot straight out of the game as well as the two buildings. Iconic shot from the game as well. The one building that's fallen into the other one. It's another iconic shot. Not a lot of iconic shots in the beginning of the beginning of the show as well, with Joel and Sarah's, Joel carrying Sarah the way how he's carrying her. It's such a, the way how they did this, man, was just brilliant. And I'm literally in some ways lost for words on what should say about it. This was beautifully done, and it's definitely one of those things that I'm looking forward to seeing every week now for the next 9 weeks or whatever, because I believe there's going to be 10 episodes. So, man, Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, I think, in my opinion, perfect casting for this. In my opinion, I don't think there's not many people out there that could have taken up this role and got me excited when I heard that it was going to be Pedro Pascal, because me and Pedro go way back, you know what I'm saying? Narcos, you know what I'm saying? Me and Pedro go way back. I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I know he plays the Mandalorian. He's in The Mandalorian as well. But I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I don't watch anything Star Wars, which is something that I'm going to dive into at some point on my channel. Bella Ramsey, we all know. As a matter of fact, me and Pedro go way back to Game of Thrones too, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The Dorne man, you know what I mean? That, is tragic end or whatever. Bella Ramsey also loved her in Game of Thrones as well. And to see both of them come together again, I don't think they ever met in Game of Thrones. They probably did, probably knew of each other, but they probably never met like on set or anything like that. So they probably just knew of each other, but they probably never met each other. But even in the end, when they were explaining there, and I'm watching the after credit stuff of them going in depth into the into the episode and describing some of the moments and stuff like that, and the girl that played Sarah was saying, man, she did an amazing job in the role, man. Like, wow, that's a solid 20 to 30 minute, you know what I'm saying, audition tape. You know what I'm saying? That's a solid 20 to 30 minute audition tape, ain't it? Man, she did an excellent job of playing Sarah, man. I'm gonna go into a little bit of some of the controversial stuff that I've heard of. Like, people were saying, oh, Bella Ramsey doesn't look like Ellie. Who the hell cares what she looks like? Is she a good actor? That's what I care about. Is she a good actor? I don't care what people look like. Nowadays is such a big deal for how people look in shows. Why is that a problem? Why? Oh, in the original she was white, now they're making her black. Why is that? Why does that bother you so much? It doesn't bother me, right? So if you're one of those people, maybe my channel is just not where you should be watching this. Is who can do the job. As long as it's not something where, you're gonna put somebody in a position where, you know what I'm saying, they can't act, but you're just doing it for, progressiveness or whatever. I'm all for it. I know that Pedro Pascal has a record of being a good actor. He's one of the best TV actors out there right now doing TV series. I don't know if he's done any movies, because I've never seen him in a movie, but when you're talking about TV actors doing serious roles, he's one of the best out there right now. That's why he's getting hired for all of these roles, right? Bella Ramsey, I haven't seen her in anything from I've seen her in Game of Thrones, but I know she killed that in Game of Thrones, so I'm all for it. When I heard she was gonna do Ellie, I'm like, hey, let's do it, because she got the chops. She's got the acting chops for serious roles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there are other, maybe teenage actresses out there that could have done this role. But I think from what I've seen here in episode 1, it was an excellent choice. When I heard it was Bella Ramsey, I was happy about the casting as well, right? So I think there was another controversy around this as well, where they were saying that, oh, it's not going to be adapted right. Based on the reviews of the high reviews and the high praise that it was getting. I mean, I think it's sitting at like a 97% still on Rotten Tomatoes, which I saw and I was like, well, I can't really take these people serious because they have missed the mark a lot of times when it comes on to how they critique certain things, and it's just like, in some ways you feel like these people are being paid to say certain things about certain things, right? So you can't really take it that serious. But now that I've seen the first episode of the show, they're saying that the entire thing is great because they've seen, you have some people that have seen the entire season already, right? I'm going to be the judge of that from my experience and from what I've seen. As I said, I'm going to empty my brain, right? I'm going to try to not identify things, or maybe till the end of the episode, of what I've seen in it that's a reference to the game. I've also heard that they're going to change some things surrounding the events and stuff like that, and I'm all for it. I want a new experience with this story. You know what I'm saying? I want a new experience, and I'm going to judge it for that. I think when I'm talking about part 2, if they do adapt part 2 of the game, right, I think I would enjoy it more here than I did when I actually talked about the game years ago, when it was leaked and everybody was upset because of what happened and what they were seeing that was going to happen and what actually happened in the game, right? A lot of people was upset. I was upset as well, and stuff like that, because it just wasn't fleshed out enough, and that was my issue with it. It just wasn't fleshed out enough. I'm not going to say what happened, but it just wasn't fleshed out enough. That's just my opinion of it, right? So in my opinion, when it comes on to this show, I'm just going to watch it and judge it for what it is, right? And I know that there may be some tears. There may be some tears, man, because these two are two very brilliant actors and they know how to bring the feels with them for their shows, no doubt about it. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hopefully you guys are watching this, hopefully you guys don't forget to hit the like button. Also want to let you know that the uncut version of this is going to be available over on the Patreon. Okay, so make sure you go check that out. I'm just going to have an edited version on YouTube for you guys. So the full version of this, uncut, unedited, is going to be available over on Patreon. So make sure you go check that out if you want to not be subjected to the the cut up version, if you will, over here. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, of course. Let me know if you're excited for The Last of Us season 1 on HBO. Well, on Terabyte Reacts, that is. All right, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.